I remember that.
So IFC at the time was becoming a really big event, and they had some legendary tournaments. What was your relationship like with them?
I didn't have one. Again, I was the wolf in the dark, man. I didn't social. I wasn't into the fight world like that, bro. I would fight, go back to the hood, and do what I did. I go.
How do you get these fights set up then? I mean, they just calling you randomly? How's that working?
Yeah, Ted Williams knew me from college wrestling, and he knew how legit I was, right? And he would always like, and Tony McKee is the bad man. Not only was I bad in wrestling, but I was bad in the streets too. I can handle it, right? So he's looking at this in a fight mindset, and so he's like, "Look, I'll get you fights," and da 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 da. He kind of helped me out here and there, and he just called me for fights.
All right, so you have a relationship with Ted Williams to a certain extent, am I correct?
Yeah, we went to college together. I think I pulled a gun on Ted one time. I was going to shoot him for snitching.
Okay.
Don't be snitching.
We're asking for information then. So Gladiator Challenge and King of the Cage shared the exact same colors. Sometimes King of the Cage would throw events with the Gladiator Challenge mat and logo on it. How are they so intertwined? They appear to be separate companies, but not really.
Okay, so in the beginning, Ted Williams came up with this King of the Cage name and all this stuff. Ted was in business with Terry. I saw Terry
Treblecock.
Terry Treblecock. I saw Terry Treblecock's moves. I said, "Hey man, this guy's a piece of shit." I look, the Mongols.
Wait, no, Terry Treblecock, he's from the Tough Man competitions. Am I correct? The boxing, or am I off?
No, Terry Treblecock owned King of the Cage still to this day.
Prior to that, was he with the Tough Man?
I don't know him at that point.
Okay.
I just knew it was King of the Cage. Ted Williams was part of it. They got into some situations. Ted wanted to do his own thing. I said, "Listen, I'll fund it." "How much?" He says, "We need about 50K. I said, I got 100 grand. Let me be your partner officially. Let's do this. And at the time, Ted worked at a gym in Upland, and that gym was owned by a doctor that was friends with Terry. So Ted was scared to step away from the financial because he had to take care of his family. And he told me this. He says, "Listen, man." I said, "Well, that's why I said I'll put 100 grand up, because I'll cover your pay until we get this thing kicked up off the ground." Next thing you know, man, Ted settles out, takes a name. He says, "I'm going to do a show called the Gladiators Challenge." He kept doing matchmaking for Terry. He had to be good and cool with Terry because Terry was the reason he had a damn job.